Hello everyone. In this video I am going to discuss this unitary method. So you have already done in previous classes. So simple unitary, if we are given cost of 12 articles is equals to rupees 960, then cost of one article. When we are finding cost of one article, so student, when you are finding the cost of one, so whatever, when you are finding the value for one, so wait for a few seconds and think whether this side will be more or less. Like cost of one article will be more or less. So less means divide. So when you are dividing, keep this number. Whatever you are finding, you have to keep that value on the right side of this is equal to on the right side. So here we have to divide. So first we write the number on the right side, then divided by a number which comes from the left side. So 960 divided by 12. And now the cost of 1 is this, and then you, for example, you are finding the cost of 15 article, then it will be 960 divided by 12 multiply 15, and then you will get the cost of 15 article. Same, this is in direct variation. Cost of 1 is less, number of units decreases, cost also decreases. From 1, number of unit increases, cost also increases. So this is direct variation. Now second is when it is given work done by 6 men in 5 days, for example, and now you have to, when you are applying unitary method, and next step will be work done by 1 man. So student, again wait here, think here, whatever value you will get on the right side, that will be more or less. So 1 man will take longer time, 1 man longer time, more days. So that means 5 more days means multiply. When you will multiply, only then you will get more days. So multiply the right number by the number comes from the left side. So 5 multiply 6. So 1 man will take these days, and then for example you are finding the how many days 9 men can complete that work. So 9 men. So after getting this, 1 man can do work in 6 5s are 30 days, and then 9 men will take less time. 9 men will take less time. So in that next step, it would be divided. So that means here from 6 men to 1 man, number of men decreases, days increases. So from here 1 man to 9 men, number of men increase, a person increases, but days decreases. So that is why these type of unitary is inverse variation, and this type of unitary is direct variation. So let me discuss some typical questions based on unitary method. Now the question is given, 4 men or 6 women earn rupees 360 in 1 day. Find how much will a man earn in 1 day. So here or. Be careful, it is given or. Or means 4 men earn 360 in 1 day, or 6 women earn 360 in 1 day. So we will apply unitary here. First I am taking this men. So first part is 4 men earn in 1 day is equal to rupees 360. Then 1 man earn in 1 day, 1 man will earn less. So less man, less earning, that means direct variation. So direct variation is division, 360 divided by 4. So always write the right number on the right side in the numerator, and from the left side in the denominator. 4 9s are, that is rupees 90. So 1 man earn rupees 90 in 1 day. Now second part is same. Now we are taking this. 6 women earn in 1 day is equal to 360. Again rupees 360. Then 1 woman earns in 1 day is equal to 360 upon 6. That is rupees 60. Now the third part is, in the third part it is given how much 6 men and and 4 women. It means total earning of 6 men and 4 women. Total earning of 6 men and 4 women in one day. So we have earning of 1 man in one day, earning of 1 woman in one day. If we want to get 6 men earn in one day, so we will multiply this one day, multiply 6. Or we can write it as 6 men and 4 women as 6 men plus 4 women. That means total earning of 6 men plus 4 women is 6 multiply earning of 1 man was 90 rupees. So 6 multiply 90 plus 4 women earning of 1 woman was 60 rupees. Now for 4 women it would be 4 multiply 60. So the total earning of 6 men and 4 women is 9 6 54 plus 240. That is equal to rupees 780. So 780 is the total earning of 6 men and 4 women. So let me discuss one more question. 16 boys went to a canteen to have tea and snacks together. The bill amounted to rupees 114.40. What will be the contribution of a boy who pays for himself and 5 others? For himself and 5 others. That means one boy is paying for 6 persons. For one person, for himself plus 5 of his friends. That means one boy is paying for 6 persons. For 6 persons. So that is why we are required to find the contribution of 6 boys. So let me start. Apply contribution. Apply unitary. So we are finding the contribution. That is why we will keep rupees on the right side. The contribution of total 16 boys is equal to rupees 114.40. Then contribution of one boy. For one person it will be rupees 114.40. For one person it will be less. That is why we will divide. This is direct variation. So next is contribution of 6 boys. Contribution of 6 boys is equal to rupees 114.40 upon 16 multiply 6. Now you can simplify 3, 8. Now you can simplify here 3, 4, 3, 0. 14.30 multiply 3, that is rupees 42.90. 42.90 is the contribution that which is paid by the one boy for himself and 5 others. So hope you got these questions. Thank you.